Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all, we got to talk about this one. We got to talk about this Nas verse, man. We got to talk about it, bro. So anyway, Raekwon dropped his new album, The Emperor's New Clothes. I did a review on my channel. Go check that one out, man. But on the track, The Armor, that Nas has his verse on there. Overall, the album is dope. Bars are high. Production is great. Great album overall, man. But when I got to Nas' verse, I was definitely listening because, Jim Jones had a lot to say about Nas recently. He had a lot to say about Nas, even on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. I mean, Jim Jones has been on a whole press tour about how he's better than Nas and all this kind of stuff, man. Like, there's even been clips of people like like making fun of, Jim Jones and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, man, getting right to it. This comes from HotNewHipHop.com. Says Nas allegedly disses Jim Jones on alternate version of Raekwon's new collab album. I was gonna get straight to it. When I heard the verse, yeah, Nas definitely was getting at Jim Jones, in my personal opinion. Now, this is coming again from HotNewHipHop.com. It says, what's more is that the Queens rapper seems to have responded to the Harlem MC with a diss. It appears on an alleged alternate version of the track, The Armor, that surfaced online, which is a new collaboration with Raekwon. The original cut appears on the chef's new album, The Emperor's New Clothes. Here are some of the standout lines as caught by Big Biz the God on Twitter. It says, got smoke with me, beef with yourself, and you got me confused with your fabricated form of delusion. You're dusty, you're dusty, need to be a beast smack. Jim Jones doubled down on his Nas statements, so we'll see whether or not he responds in any capacity. However, there's nothing explicit in this verse tying it to Capo, and its veracity is also under fire for some listeners. Some maybe this is all a big misinterpretation and folks should take it with a grain of salt. Me personally, man, when I heard the verse, I definitely thought he was getting at Jim Jones. I definitely thought so as well, because, Nas ain't gonna, you ain't about to sit here and like be talking about his name and, dragging his name through the mud or something like that. We all know Nas is battle tested. Nas is battle tested. We all know between the great battle between him and Jay-Z, man. Like I said, I was probably in 8th, maybe 9th grade when that happened, man. And I remember like listening to it at the time, like, yo, this is insane, man. Like, Takeover and Ether, all that. But we all know Nas is battle tested. So when I heard Jim Jones saying this, I'm like, dog, Nas ain't about to just say anybody talk about his name. We all know he had beef with Jeezy at one point. So I'm like, yeah, definitely he's going to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Respect to Jim Jones, but at the same time, I think Nas is a better MC. You know what I'm saying? I'm just standing on that one, man. Nas he's a god MC, in my personal opinion. So when I heard the verse, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely getting at Jim Jones on that one, in my personal opinion. But hey, we shall see what happens next. I do think Jim Jones is going to say something back. But at the same time, if Nas fully engages, it can end up real bad. It can end up real bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is probably just, a little shot, a little jab or whatever. But overall, Raekwon's new album, The Emperor's New Clothes, very good album. Definitely go check that one out. Like I said, man, the verses and the features on here were top notch, man. It's very, very good. Like I said, Nas definitely did his thing. I love Nas. I'm a big Nas fan. You know what I'm saying? And like, of course, Ray, Meth, Deck, you know what I'm saying? Ghostface on 3 different tracks, Griselda on here. Absolutely great album, man. It's a very good album, like I said. It was just hip-hop royalty. I put it like that, hip-hop royalty. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about the whole Nas verse in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.